What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Joey Jr. 93, aka you know it already, and I'm back with some more Call of Duty Black Ops 1 Zombies gameplay for you guys. Now, this is on the map Hall of the Dead with my boy George Romero. George Romero, this animal, alright? So, of course, I am camping with the AK by the lighthouse, and I was very mad because my boys Eros and Matt fell asleep. It was me, Matt, Eros, and Smarty Killer. And Smarty died. And, you know, basically my guns were just ray gun and AK at the beginning. And then Galil, RPK, whatever the hell I had. And then later on I got the VR11 and the Scavenger actually this round. Or the VR11 I had this round and then... No, last round, and then the Scavenger I got this round. So, basically, Matt, and first Eros fell asleep around 26, and Matt fell asleep around 27, because this game took forever, and we only got to 28, because I just gave up, and I trapped myself and died. So, as of now, I'm not coming back to this map until, like, maybe later with less people, because this map was insane. It was insane. And I just wanted to knock it out now, and that's it. So, I got the raw results for January 13th, 2014, and that's how it goes. So, we have a video package right away with Bry Wyatt talking about being excited that Daniel Bryan admitted that he needs him. And then, you know, he's saying that he no longer hears you guys, the fans. He only hears my truth, because, you know, Bry is talking. And the first match right away, a tag team match. Ooh! Souls, Jimmy and Jey Uso, the Sons of Rikishi versus Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan, or how I like to call him, there we go, Daniel Wyatt. He's in the Wyatt family. Match was going in. The Usos were dominating, and they were about to do their finishers. You know, one on one and one on the other, you know what I mean? Like, they were each going to do their own finisher. Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, because they were at ringside the whole time. They came in, they got pissed. And the referee disqualified Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan because the Wyatt family interfered. So the winners via disqualification, So basically, you know, after the match, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan were dominating, you know, like beating up the Usos. But then the Usos, like, got up after a while, and then they did a super kick to Daniel Bryan, and then they just left. And then after that, Bray Wyatt is angry. He yells at Daniel Bryan, "Get up!" And then Bray Wyatt leans into Daniel Bryan and whispers something into his ear, and then he smiles. And then Daniel Bryan, you know, like, opens up his arms and legs, and then he, like, that's it. Do we got to do it to me? Like, I feel bad for Daniel Bryan. And then Bray Wyatt does Sister Abigail to the fucking resurrection. Oh, and the super kick was to the fucking resurrection of Daniel Bryan. By the Usos. And then after that, Bray Wyatt yells, "I do this for all of us." And then after that, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan just pick up Daniel Bryan and they all leave. Then Michael Cole is saying that John Cena's in action next, and he faces Damien Sandow one-on-one. And then Michael Cole is saying that John Cena's first match in 2014 is right here. And then, you know, next match, Damien Sandow, "You're welcome," versus John Cena. Match is going in. Damien Sandow actually did his own STF submission to Cena. But then, you know, Cena's inhuman strength picked up Damien Sandow, shuffled him over, you know, like moved him over, and then Cena put him in the AA, obviously to the fucking resurrection. And then Cena wins. And then after that, we have a video package talking about the WWE Network. You know, I explained before that it's a $9.99 subscription. You know, it's $10 a month, and you can watch every pay-per-view starting from WrestleMania 30 and on, like, for free. So you don't have to pay $50 or whatever with your cable provider. You just have to, you know, have the WWE Network. And I forgot to mention I was clutching this round because everyone died. You know, because Eros and Matt fell asleep, and then Smarty died. And then I couldn't get him, so I'm by myself here. But yeah, that's what it was. That you know, it's $10. You can watch every pay-per-view that I know of so far. That's what they said. Every pay-per-view. You know, from the past, I don't even know how many years, but from 1985 and up, you can watch. And I was like Ron Simmons. Damn! And that's it. So once WrestleMania 30 hits, you can watch it on the WWE Network. You have to become a subscriber, obviously. And you can do that from the WWE website. You know, you go to WWE.com, sign up, unless you are already a member of the WWE Universe already. You know, like for WWE Shop and stuff like that. You just sign up. That's all you have to do. Nothing hard. And that's it. You're in. And then, once Raw goes off the air on February 24th, 2014, the WWE Network is available. It's a 24/7 live stream. You know, like, you can do whatever you want. You can watch anything at any given time. You can watch the pay-per-views. I'm not sure if it's live or right after it ends. I'm not sure, but either way, fuck it. You can watch it. Like, come on. And it's basically on every device possible known to man. You know, iPhones, Android phones, smart TVs, PS3, PS4, Xbox 360. Later on in the year, Xbox One. I don't know why that one's delayed. Laptops, tablets, iPads, whatever you have, you can watch it. And I think multiple people can watch on their devices as long as they're signed into you. I'm not sure, maybe, but I'll find out more information about that because I'm curious myself. Alright, so back to the Raw results. So now we go backstage with Kane and Brad Maddox. And Brad Maddox is telling Kane, well, you know what? I didn't like how the first match ended. So, the main event for this evening will be a rematch. The Usos versus Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt in a steel cage match. And then Kane says that, alright, fine. The door on the cage will be chained and locked. And he will be the only one with the key. So that means, obviously, now you have to escape the cage to win this match. But that's later on. Next match is The Big Show versus Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger, of course, one half of the Real Americans. Zeb Coulter, the leader of the Real Americans. And, of course, Jack Swagger's tag team partner, Antonio Cesaro. Just in case, for those of you who don't know, the Real Americans. So, of course, Antonio Cesaro and Zeb Coulter at ringside. This match was literally about 2 minutes. Big Show just dominating. And then, you know, did a choke slam right away to the fucking resurrection. And then it was over. And then after the match, Zeb Coulter tried to interfere, but then Big Show grabbed him by the neck. Antonio Cesaro tried to interfere twice, actually. First, and then Zeb Coulter interfered. Then Antonio Cesaro again. And, you know, Big Show knew. So, you know, he, like, threatened them, like, come on, come at me. And then they left. Because, you know, Big Show's trying to build momentum. Because remember, he faces Brock Lesnar one-on-one at the Royal Rumble. So Big Show wins the match, of course. And then, you know, whatever I said after the match. And I forgot to say that Big Show does the KO punch to the fucking resurrection. I don't know how many times I need to say this word. All credit goes to Al Pacino for this word. To the fucking resurrection. He does it to Zeb Coulter, and that's it. Good night. Next match, a rematch from Old School Raw. The Shield versus CM Punk and the New Age Outlaws. Match was going in. CM Punk was fighting all three members because, you know, the Shield took out the New Age Outlaws. Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. Ho, you didn't know? The badass, of course, Billy Gunn. We have a badass over here, Billy Gunn. And, you know, CM Punk got distracted for a little bit because the 3-on-1 assault shield tactics, like they always do, that, you know, it's in their favor. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and, of course, the United States Champion, Dean Ambrose. And then Roman Reigns does the spear to CM Punk to the fucking resurrection. This is like the second time I think he speared CM Punk right now. Like one last week, one this week, and then that's it. The match is over. Then after the match, they did a triple powerbomb to CM Punk, and then that's it. Now we go backstage with Daniel Bryan. We go backstage once again with Daniel Bryan and the Wyatt family. I always say again because every time backstage, I'm just saying, even though it's different people. So we're backstage once again with Daniel Bryan and the Wyatt family. So, you know, everyone is just talking. And then Bryan is saying that he's trying to educate Daniel Bryan. Then he tells Daniel Bryan that they will get redemption. And then Daniel Bryan says, they'll find monsters. And then Bryan looks into the camera and says, run. And that's it. And then the next match is a Divas Tag Team match. AJ Lee, the Divas Champion, of course. AJ Lee and Tamina Snuka versus the Funkadactyls, which consists of Cameron and Naomi. And, you know, match was short. AJ Lee hits Cameron with a Shining Wizard, obviously to the fucking resurrection, and then pins her, and then that's it. Match is over. So AJ Lee, the Divas Champion, of course, and Tamina Snuka won. After the match, they're just dominating Cameron, and then Naomi comes out and then takes out AJ Lee and Tamina Snuka, and then that's it. Then we go backstage once again with Randy Orton and Kane. You know, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton, I should say. So Randy Orton's backstage. He's looking for Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, of course, the Authority. And he runs into Kane. He says, Kane, where the fuck can I find these guys? Like, I'm fucking furious right now. I don't know why. And then Kane said, alright. You want to take out your frustration? You can do it tonight against Kofi Kingston. Here, I have the scavenger here. I got it from the box, but, you know, I skipped some parts, but whatever. And then we find out the first inductee in the 2014 WWE Hall of Fame, my boy, the former Intercontinental Champion and the former WWF Champion, my boy, Ultimate Warrior, as the first official inductee into the 2014 class, of course. So, I'm not surprised, you know, I'm a little bit shocked he wasn't in the Hall of Fame earlier. But, hey, Ultimate Warrior right away, the first inductee in the 2014 Hall of Fame. Like, come on, that's big. That is big. And then we go backstage once again with Renee Young, and she interviews Paul Heyman, and she's showing the clip of what happened last week. You know, Big Show confronted Brock Lesnar. And then Renee Young says that, don't worry, Big Show will lose to Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble. Make no mistake about it. You know, he should never picked a fight with Brock Lesnar, but oh well, so be it. You know, Brock Lesnar will take him out, and that's it. And then the next match, Kofi Kingston versus the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton. Match is going in. And then, Randy Orton obviously dominating the whole match, basically. And then Kofi Kingston now, his turn, building some momentum, does a couple shots, and then out of nowhere, and I was pissed, out of nowhere he does a cheap pin and pins Randy Orton. So Kofi Kingston wins the match, shockingly. I don't know. Then after the match, Randy Orton goes nuts. He's fucking pissed. He doesn't know what the hell's going on. He doesn't know what the fuck happened. And then, you know, he takes the cover off of the Raw commentary table and he's shouting out, "Do you think this is funny?" And then we find out that he's saying that to John Cena's father, who's in attendance this evening. And then he beating up John Cena's father. Then John Cena comes out, and then Randy Orton runs away. And then, you know, we go backstage once again with John Cena and his father, John Cena Sr. And then he's on, you know, his father's on a stretcher. And then Cena asks if he can go with them in the ambulance. This was in the parking lot. I gotta finish. Oh shit. Alright, the next match, Curtis Axel and Ryback versus the WWE Tag Team Champions, Goldust and Cody Rhodes. Match was going in. Goldust makes the tag to Cody. And Cody Rhodes does the crossroads, of course, to the fucking resurrection. I think it was to Ryback. I think Ryback was the proper man with Cody Rhodes, and that's it. Match was over. And the next match, Rey Mysterio versus Alberto Del Rio. Match was going in. You know, Rey Mysterio trying to do the 619, but it didn't work. And then Del Rio does, you know, a super kick of his own. So there's a lot of Shawn Michaels fans. The Souls, of course. Alberto Del Rio. I go down here like an idiot, getting cocky. And then, so he does a super kick to the fucking resurrection to Rey Mysterio. And then he does the cross-arm breaker and makes Rey Mysterio tap out. So Alberto wins the match. And then after the match, you know, he's on the mic and he's saying, "Oh, Batista, do you like what I did to your friend?" Okay, you know, Rey Mysterio and Batista are friends. And then, you know, he talks about that he will eliminate Batista at the Royal Rumble. And if Batista shows up next week, because Batista is showing up next week on Raw, January 20th, 2014, Batista will be there. Alberto said that he'll beat him up. And that's it. So we go backstage once again with Kane and CM Punk. Kane is on his phone. CM Punk comes up, comes in, and then Kane hangs up. And then CM Punk is asking where the authority is. Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. He says they're not here tonight. That's what Kane says. And then CM Punk says, oh, I'm not surprised. And then Kane says, well, you know what? You are in the Royal Rumble. And then CM Punk's like, what? I am? And Kane's supposed to say, oh, you didn't know. But he didn't say that. But, he's supposed to. And then CM Punk says, alright, I'm fine with that. And he leaves. And then the main event. The steel cage match. Tag team match. The Usos. Jimmy and Jey Uso. The Sons of Rikishi versus Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan. Match was going in. One of the Usos splashes onto Eric Rowan onto the floor. So that means that, they won because, one of the Usos escaped. And then the other one climbed in after him. Because, they were beating up Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan, and then they escaped. And then the match was over. So, the Usos won the match. And after the match, the Usos were celebrating, of course. And then Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt are in the ring. Remember, it's locked. Only Kane. I tried myself like an idiot. Only Kane. So you survived 28 rounds. Carnage. I was supposed to say that. And then, because Kane has the key. So, the Luke Harper and Mark Rowan, the Wyatt family, they can't do nothing. And then Daniel Bryan just beats the hell out of Bray Wyatt. So I knew Daniel Bryan was playing possum. I had a funny feeling he was. And Bray Wyatt Daniel Bryan, there we go, takes off his family gear. Because, he had that stupid overalls and he has his original attire. The chance of shouting, yes, 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 infinite times. And then, that's it. So Daniel Bryan was fucking pissed. He does his knee, of course. I forgot to mention, he does that a Japanese knee, whatever it's called. I apologize, I don't know what it's called. And bashes Bray Wyatt in the fucking head to the fucking resurrection. And that's it, it was over. Because remember, the Wyatt family can't do shit. It's locked. And they're not going to climb. Come on, you think they're going to climb? No. And that's it. That's the Raw results for January 13th, 2014. And that's it, I know I hate that Raw. Well, I like it that Raw's 3 hours, but I hate because I need to commentate it all by myself. So, whatever. It's fine. So, Raw was interesting tonight. I like it. Hopefully you guys did. And, this is Joey Jr. 93. AKA you know it already. I hope you guys liked the video and the commentary. Stay tuned, of course, for more Carnage, of course, and to the fucking Resurrection videos. Because these are all to the fucking Resurrection videos. And show off. And one more time. And stay tuned for more Carnage. In everything I do. In all videos. That's it.